more to Uncle Plas and the
Yeah,
other children than they did to Pike.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like my daddy was the provider
He was the provider, or like the black sheep of the whole
family,
group.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why all of his brothers and sisters knew how to read and write, but my
He
daddy
didn't.
didn't. Mm-mm. I guess he
And
was
it
a
wasn't because he couldn't. It was because
he wasn't
he
given the
wasn't given
opportunity.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can remember when it was time for him to get his Social Security checks. He had been doing an X forever. And I told him I didn't want him to do an X. And he learned to sign his name.
Mm-hmm.
I taught him to sign his name. And he used to tell us a lot of stories, but he never talked about his ancestors.
No good. I guess he just agreed with them.
Do you want to be the two of you since you're having a conversation?
So I guess that's a lost thing unless maybe cousin Eunice or like you say Cherry.
Or Eunice would have known because they raised Eunice.
Or they raised.
Yeah,
Okay.
Eunice always stayed with my grandmother.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Eunice never stayed with Nanny.
Wow.
She always was with my grandmother.
So then my mother spent a lot of time there too, because I can remember they accused cousin Eunice and my mother of killing the, setting the house afire, and the great grandmother died in a fire. You don't remember that?
Mm-mm. I don't remember the fire.
Mm.
Well, maybe when I grew up, you see, and I went away to New Orleans.
Would look like it would have been before that time.
Well, I remember Eunice staying with my grandma, and Eunice and Bubba. Bubba stayed too. And my mama would say every time their daddy got ready to buy something, like he was working on the railroad, well, Nani would come to my grandmother and act like they had had a fight.
That she and Uncle John had a fight.
Yeah, and she would stay with her mother for more than 6 weeks till he'd get what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Then he'd go get his wife and bring her back home.
I was raspberry.
Yeah, people have been conniving down through the years.
And he used to sit on the levee and talk, and it was nighttime. So Uncle Boo was bragging one time on the levee about his wife being to her mama, and he didn't know my daddy was in that group on the levee. See, it was nighttime, and he was just sitting down talking, a group of men sitting down talking, and he was saying his old lady was by her mama. Saying, but we didn't really have a fight. And my daddy would pick up the tab for everybody. I remember at the almost store, you used to could go. I guess it was like credit, but you would get uh, maybe $2 worth of check. They had a little coin. I guess it was aluminum, like 50 cents and a dime and whatnot like that. So you'd get $2 worth of checks, and then they charge that to your account, but they would give you the check so you could spend them like you want, but only at the commissary. And then when my brothers were working, my mama said sometimes they'd get 50 cents on each one of them to make $2, and they'd give that to my grandma. Of course, you could get a lot with $2.
And you would give that to your grandmother?
Uh huh.
Why?
To help take care of her.
Okay.
But
She was
still,
by herself.
well, the daddy had died, but Bubba and Eunice was still there, and she was a midwife.
Okay.
So when she would go deliver a baby, and people had babies then, that was $7. And my mama said she used to tell my daddy, "Well, I'm getting old now, and Bunch is pregnant, so uh, you gonna have to get somebody else to deliver."
All right, you in now.
Well, my mama said she had said that to my daddy so much. So when she was in labor, she sent Morris to get Miss Sophie around the corner. And when Miss Sophie came, she came without her bag because she knew my grandmother always delivered the children. So when she got there and she found my mom in labor, she sent Morris to run to her house and tell him give her her black bag. So he went and got the bag. Then when the baby was delivered, that was the D. He said my grandma said, "Uh, these women, I don't know what to say, but these women that I could have saved Ike that $7." Mama said she told her, "How you want to save Ike the $7? And you kept telling Ike to get somebody else." And Rosalie, after the born, it rained that night, that day. And she said the pasture was full of water. Rosalie born that same night. And Uncle Bunut had to go get his mama and bring her on his back. She was a little person.
Baby.
Bring her on his back to deliver Rosalie. So Audrey born on the 2nd of November, and Rosalie born on the 3rd. But that same night, after 12 o'clock.
7-0 Redskin.
Mm.
7-0 Redskin. Redskin again.
7-0 Redskins.
Oh, okay. All right.
7-0.
They made the first touchdown.
AC.
Hmm?
My brother saying since y'all are having a conversation, do you want to get in the frame with more?
Want to do what?
I can see all of you. So that's not just your voice coming in from
Okay.
somewhere else.
You want to come sit over here and talk?
We can also move
No,
the
I can't see
computer.
I can't set that.
Oh, no. We want to keep you in the chair, but maybe we can adjust the chair to a different place.
So we finished now.
Really?
Mhm.
Sound like y'all just getting started.
But she doesn't remember. She doesn't remember a whole lot about her grandfather. I remembered they used to talk about the fact that he came from Virginia. He was raised in Virginia. You know, how they got to St. James Parish of Vacherie.
Do you remember about what you were told?
My grandfather. Yeah.
That would have been your grandfather or your great grandfather.
Pike.
Oh, talking about my dad.
My grandfather's father came from Virginia. Yeah. Her daddy's father. But back then, you know, they would sit around and they would talk a lot about things that happened to them. And we would sit and listen attentively because it was interesting, but it didn't make too much sense. You know, it was like
telling
bedtime
stories. Yeah,
stories.
bedtime stories.
You know.
Because I remember the detailing us about two ladies that were friends. They were real, real close. What's that? My mama told us, and said that they'd always say, "We always be so close, we gonna die together."
I remember them.
And said when one of the ladies died, the other lady said, "Lord, I was just playing games." He's so close. We do everything together. We gonna die together.
We gonna die together. That was, see, when we were living in the old quarter. You don't remember?
Oh, what you call the old quarter? The
She
big
doesn't
quarter?
remember. Yeah.
Front quarter,
Where we were.
right near.
By Joy Miss Anna?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well I remember that.
Okay. Well, Miss Tati Mama used to live next door to us. And that's when Jenny said that. When Marie was, you remember Reverend Victor? Reverend Victor? William Victor?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, that was his mama.
Okay.
And Tati Mama.
Okay.
You remember Miss Tati?
Yeah.
And she said, we going to die together. We such good friends. Yeah, we going to die together. And when she got the news, Miss Victor had died, she said, Lord, when I used to tell Sis Marie we wasn't going to die together, I was just playing.
Yes, indeed.
Plenty of times they would make you go play when you were sitting down listening to old people.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I used to look forward to the time when people would come home. That means I could go and play.
Mm-hmm.
When I look at the children today, they are right in there with the conversation between parents and friends.
And the parents don't stop them. That's what gets to me.
They allow them to have something to say. It's chilly.
Oh yeah.
You turn the heat up.
You can turn the AC up, the heater up.
Okay. That's why I brought it. Now I'm on the camera.
She gonna feel that nothingness later in life. You gonna feel as nothingness later in life.
Is that right?
But then she lives up there where it's always cold.
Not always cold.
Oh, it's always cold.
No,
It is so pleasant They don't need air conditioners.
I mean,
Well,
just pretty
y'all
hot in the
find
summer.
enough drinks?
Oh, I meant to ask you if you want water. Okay. You want water?
Y'all brought the water in, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
They don't want y'all to leave without it. And leave with it.
Leave with it. Alright.
Done and done. Alright, turn this off.